That is definitely some good goodies right there. Come on, Dime Girl. 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 What's up, everyone? Happy Friday. Wow. 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 I am out of breath and red from running. Anyway, thank you very much. 26 months as a member, Calzone Maniacs Video Corner. And thank you, Jeff Thule Tiger Thomas, for the $5 super chat. And yes,
Austin Metcalf.
Hector! I do not know the Austin Metcalf family. But amen. Shawnee will look it up, I'm sure. Shawnee will look it up, I'm sure. Really quickly, it's week 2.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, I didn't know his name. I heard about a stabbing.
Yeah, my mom said something about this. I need to look into that. Yeah, I need to we need to look into that. Yes, prayers for
nuts.
their
What's this
family.
world coming to, man? High school kid getting stabbed to left to die. Ridiculous. Anyway, thank you, Mike O'Malley, for the $2 super chat as well. Maybe not the king, but we have fun. Week number 2 of Johnny T's epic 5-week Friday giveaway. I already cracked it open.
Thank you, J-Dog. Thank you, Michael Mann.
And I figured it out, Johnny T. I already figured it out. I'll show you. He gave me this 50D nickel. I'm like, what's the figure? Then I figured it out. Turn it around, though, and it's not a 50D. It's a 50 dime boy. And then I was like, how's it going to go on there? So I started to pull on this. I was like, no. I bet you it's this. So now week 2, we go from the 1909 Barber to the 50D nickel.
You're
on
so creative.
On the good goodie.
Johnny, thank you.
That's a Henning nickel. Anyway, Johnny, I know what's going on here. I know what you're doing.
How are you feeling, Michael Meyer? And he said, $5 American monies. He says, have some grape juice for me, please. Let's find silver.
Thank you, Michael Meyer. I appreciate it. If you missed the auction sheet tonight, it's nothing but key date and semi-key date wheat cents, as well as some nicer wheat cents as well. It is.
Thank you,
That's going to get heavy.
Chabadi.
Hey, Nicholas Chabadi, thank you very much. Get to the membership, and it went to Resin.
Resin?
Oh, my gosh. Resin.
Yay, Resin.
That's pretty sus, but really quick. Speaking of sus, take a look at what Resin Dragon sent me for socks. They say sus on them with a bullseye. Really, Resin? They say sus on them with a bullseye.
Glad it's better, Michael.
Okay, sus bullseye socks. I see what you did here, Resin. I see what you did here. Ugh. And I see you, Resin. I see you. All right. Listen, we have a $50 hunt. I have 6 boxes available. W3 is the last of the 4 boxes. We had a walker in one of them. W4 is the last of those 4 boxes, I should say, but it looks mostly new, although you never know. But W3 and W4 are the sister box to the box that had a walker on Wednesday. W3 looks better through the holes in W4. I have 3 P-Bank pickups and an LP2. The P-Bank has been ice cold, but you never know. We picked up 2 Black Rose boxes this week, both brand new, and Shawnee just picked up 2.
We will not go quietly into the night. We will find silver.
And Shawnee just picked up 2 Loomis boxes today, and I said, you know what, let me just crack them open to see, because the last one was a green Loomis box, all brand new. Sure enough, they both were brand new. If they weren't brand new and had Walker Enders, I would have shared them on the stream, but they were brand new. So 4 brand new boxes this week. It happens. We have to keep going through the things we have to go through.
Yes,
Thank you.
Resin got him sus socks.
Pretty sus, Resin, but thank you. Michael Malley, thank you again. Mighty Rob, I'll take that. PTF Stacking, I finally put up my first video working on number 2.
Nice.
Yes, Harry.
We're so happy they fit.
Yes,
Those socks
Harry.
are death sus.
They fit. They're a little bit tight and a little bit small. And I only say that because the heel, it's tight.
Oh, they're a little bit small.
They're
But
like,
they
they're just, the black part that goes on the heel is underneath barely. So they're a little bit small, but you know what? They fit fine overall. I mean, they're comfy cozies. So anyway, that's what we got. Listen.
Okay. And so we're at 150. Jim Goodwin. I don't know. I didn't say out loud.
Benjis and Walkers, oh my, in the bag. Plus you get a box hunt if you want. Guaranteed $150 in the bag. It's all Benjis and Walkers. I think there's
Roy's at 155. Michael.
There's some old. One of these has a PDNS 1918 Walker set, and the other one has a PDNS 1920 Walker set. So you're not going to get mad at. I mean, they're oldies, but they're goodies. So
I haven't seen an April Fool's card, Johnny.
No, we haven't got any of those yet.
I went to the post office today and I checked the box.
Man feet, Iron Jim. Man feet. Michael Malley's not messing around. He's like, listen, let me just do another $2. Tigers like treasure. They do. And I see the cat / tiger on the thumbnail. Roy's at 180. He's like, I'm doing it. I'm hoping we get some more silver. We did hit 20 silvers live, or 40 silvers live. Is it 40? Yeah, we hit 40 silvers live on the year from that walker we got on Wednesday. We're still minus 14 on the 1-to-1 ratio, but that's nothing now. All it takes is a good box one night or a couple of decent boxes over a few nights, and we're right back to the 1-to-1.
All right, we've got Roy at 180. Hi, Gina.
Going once.
Going twice.
4, 3, 2,
1. Sold. Sold if it holds.
Can't get mad at that, Roy.
Roy Hathaway, 180.
We do have add-ons again. They're just W quarters. I only put them on again because by the generosity of MB last time, he bought like almost all of them. So I figured in case somebody won an auction tonight that did want a W quarter, I didn't want to not have them available. They're circulated examples, and the ones that are less than nicer than circulated, like they're a little bit more circulated, they're like $8. So I dropped the price on some that are not. If you just want to fill a spot and you don't really want to spend an extra few bucks,
W3.
I got some extra ones. I hope it's a good box. We did find a walker in one of the 4 W boxes. We only opened 2 of them. One was a skunk, but they both had good NIFCs at least. W3. Okay. Ooh. Tra-la-la boomsier.
Thank you, Bombay. He said a treat for Kai.
Oh, we will get Kai a treat on your behalf.
Bombay. That's so sweet. He'll need it because he's not feeling too well because he ate a bunch of grass.
He was outside eating grass today. You know, he likes to do that. I told him to stay off the grass. Don't eat the grass, but what does he do? He takes the grass in. He actually ate a lot of grass around 420. All right.
Bombay, 48 months. Happy 4-year anniversary, Bombay.
Happy 4-year anniversary. Holy cow, thank you very much. All right, you know what? We got a few more circulated enders in this box than we normally get because we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Each of the 10 quarters, please. You got it.
Who wants that?
Roy. One of each of the 10 quarters. Or
of the W quarters.
Yes.
All right, so let's see. We got 1 War in the Pacific W, circulated but nice. That's a really nice. That's actually a little bit better than circulated San Antonio missions. We got, it's toned, but it's still nice. W quarter from Samoa. And then a Salt River Bay. And then a Tallgrass Prairie.
Oh, we're not automatically done.
Oh, here, do this. Go to the previous spreadsheet.
Oh no, this is always never good.
Scroll down. No, scroll down. Copy this cell or click on it. What does it say? Yeah, copy that. Copy that. I must have cleared it by mistake when I was updating it. Go to the other sheet. Put it on the first one. Where are you going?
Hold
right there.
On, sir.
Now drag that to the bottom of the spreadsheet, to the bottom, the very last thing on the spreadsheet. Okay, yeah, I would say all the way to the bottom, in case we ever add more. It's for no. Undo.
Dang it!
Just hit undo. Drag it to the bottom. Perfect. All right.
It's very touchy.
All right, they're all the 10s, right? 1, 2, 3.
10s. No. 8.
No, there's no. He got an 8. Was there an 8 one? Oh, the Samoas are 8. That's right.
Samoa.
I gave him a deal. I just wanted to make sure. I knew one of them was.
And then how is this different?
Because it's the worst of those.
Okay, got it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm trying to save spots, room in the envelope. So what is it? 48?
48.
Thank you, Roy. Sorry. We're getting our S together. 48. On top of this is 228, and now we're ready to do the hunt.
Yes, and now we're ready to go.
Thank you, Roy.
And
appreciate it.
And we'll remind it auction time, but no more giving away the add-ons. If you want to buy something from the website that is not apparel, you can do that. That would be a great giveaway option.
All right, Roy. Good luck. Let's see if we can get you some goodies of the deliciousness style.
Dan Young, 46 months, RFT team member. Hi, Rob and Charlani. I finally got my 94p Morgan for my collection, NGC VF35.
Wow.
2 Morgans to go.
How many more?
2 Morgans to go.
Nice. Are you counting the 1895 or no? And if not, is one of them the 1893S? I have all the Morgans but the 1895 proof, Technically, it's not considered part of the collection to have your registry 100%, but it is one I still want to get eventually. Of course, after today's stock market crash, holy cow, that 401k took a beating today and yesterday. All right. Bad tear job. Hopefully we get some more NIFCs. I think 2003, 2018 were the main 2 years we saw a lot of in the first 2 boxes, one of them having a walker. I know we got a lot of proofs too. We had like 3 proof coins as well.
Oh, Roy, he said sent 240, a little extra for your greatness.
Roy, you did not need to do that, brother. I really appreciate it. You did not need, I know you know, but thank you very much. That's very generous of you. Thank you, Roy.
PJ Loom says, tell Rob we can't touch it for almost 9 years.
Can't touch it for almost 9 years. PGA Loom.
Okay, if anybody has a comment or question, if you tag me at Charlani every day,
gold was over
it's
3,000
for me to see, and chances of us catching it are better.
And silver has dropped like almost $5 as well in the last little bit. But you know what? Listen, we stack for long term. We don't stack for a week. Okay? We collect coins. 401ks bounce back, and technically in the last 1 year, the stocks are barely break even, right around break even. So even though it's been hammered the last few days, at the end of the day, it's still not bad where it was a year ago, or it's right around where it was a little over a year ago. So not worried about it.
And Dan Young needs, not counting the 95 proof, he needs the 89cc and 93S.
Yeah, 93S is always tough. I have an 89cc, but it's low grade. I want to say it's actually, if I recall, it's actually XF details cleaned, but it's because it's XF details, I'm not really trying to replace it anytime just soon. Although I probably, once I get my registry completed, I'll go back and grab all the ones that are, not graded, but they are in a slab authenticated.
I don't think so, Nicholas. He said, does it show how many subs I've gifted?
No, it doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. Not yet, at least. All right. Come on. Calm down, Charlani. See if we can get some goodies. Roll number 10 of the first box. We have 90 rolls still to go.
Lotion is just not great if it doesn't smell good. What is this unscented nonsense?
I don't know, but nothing's worse than having lotion it's expired and you don't know, and you put it on and your hands smell like something you don't want to smell.
Jeff Tooley would know about that.
Gotta keep your hands out of those places. All right, come on. Is that what that is what I think it is. That is what I think it is. Oh, wow. Look at him now. Zuckerman's famous pig. Ooh-wee. What do we see? A 1973 DDO. Oh, wow. Look at it now. Zuckerman's famous pig. Now, it does have a scratch on the coin. Really? Look at the scratch. Come on. 73 double die obverse, and it's going to have a scratchy scratch. That, my friends, is a bummer. That is a bummer of all bummers. But listen.
Absolutely not, Sam Wilson.
It's still a 73 DDO, and it's a shame because look at the luster.
Eat so many of them.
It went from being an MS62 to a Details, Unk Details DDO.
Beth Hallmark, thank you for your $10 American monies.
Hey, Beth.
She said, "Dear Super Chat, wishing well. Please send me a beautiful redhead. She can be 4'3" to 6'6". I won't complain."
Man.
Andrew Chabadi, thank you for your 5 RFT gifted memberships.
Andrew Chabadi's not messing around. And by the way, if you missed it, don't forget, we still have those RFT trucker hats available. We still have them. Who are you trying to get crazy with this, eh?
Oh my gosh.
Don't you know I'm local?
You're 3 much.
Who are you trying to get crazy with? Okay, back to it. Oh, hold on. That's our new thing. We heard someone say on a channel the other day, or on a show the other day, he goes, "You're 3 much." He goes, "3 much?" He goes, "Yeah, it's a little bit more than 2 much." It's a little bit more than 2 much. You're 3 much. So now Sean and I, the last 24 hours, have been 3 muching each other. Sean would be like, "You don't believe it. I got this. It's so cool." I'm like, "That's 3 much. That's 3 much, Charlani. That's 3 much. That's 3 much."
We can't stop. It's ridiculous.
Oh, wrong one.
Stargazer just ordered the new round.
Thank you, Stargazer.
PGA says, "I'll wear one at the Senior PGA Championship this year if I make it."
Do it.
Hi, MTN Vaults.
Whoa, an old schooler, MTN Vaults.
Hi there.
Did he click on the wrong thing? What is happening, MTN Vaults?
He says, "It's been a while."
You remember that song by Stained? It's been a while since
that's a good song. There's the Californian Rob.
Who you trying to get crazy with this, eh?
It's
Don't
not
you know I'm
far
local?
Ever.
I might be white on the outside, but I'm brown in here.
Oh my gosh, 3 much.
This is for La Honda. Who knows the movie? This is for La Honda. Who knows you guys, no one in this stream knows that movie. No way somebody here knows that movie. No way. No chance. Not one person. Richard Cornell knew it right away. It is Blood In, Blood Out. If you want to sit and just watch the story of the LA gangs, kind of in a dramatic way, Blood In, Blood Out is a good one. And you know what that means is you have to draw blood or to get in, and then you got to give blood to get back out of the gang. Blood In, Blood Out. Initiation, and then I want to separate if I can. If you can. Usually Blood In is you kill someone to get in, and Blood Out is you do the same thing.
Am I reading that wrong? Is that a goodbye? Is that a buyer? Like, Audi?
Yeah, that's
okay.
nothing. Yeah. Nice.
Okay, I didn't know if that
Don't
was
even say his name. Nice try, Bucko. What a sad individual to come in here and say that. Literally, get out of here. Go away. You're nothing. You're like a fly that just needs to be swatted.
This box?
Get out of here. Go spread negativity in the negative worlds.
Your videos are all made by bots.
Oh, yeah. Is that what else was
Not
said?
you.
Yeah.
Weirdo. People are so weird.
So weird.
Telling you.
Alright.
Yeah,
Bingo,
are you all
bingo.
bots watching? Hilarious. Alright, if you have a question or comment you want
Get
me to
outta
tag
here.
me at Charlani every day so I see it.
All in all, it's just another brick in the wall. We're trying. 1 DDO so far, nothing else, but you never know when. When is when. Why is my mat sliding? You know when I clean my desk, and now my desk is so clean that things are slippery. Slippery.
Where did my lip gloss go? Hey, Resin, by the way, these bags are very cool.
No tortillas.
I really like them.
No tortillas. Come on. I want to see another Walker. Or Benji. Or 64. or a 40%er, or a bunch of proofs. 1987 would be fun. A magic coin would be cool.
I hope Mary Leah starts feeling better, Johnny T. And if she's watching, hi. Rob's Numismatics Archaeology says, Hola, amigos.
Hola, amigo. Let's see if we can get something tonight, please. Listen, if this box is a skunk, I think we try P1. Okay? We try P1. We got to keep going to the P bank. Eventually, eventually it's got to hit. At some point, the P bank's got to be like, Bingo Bango was his name-o.
How's Rob's large scent book going?
Still need the same ones. I got to look at that 3 times. I keep hurrying. The S is what's throwing me off. Yeah, it's just damage.
What the heck? This is so weird.
Listen, I just need the same ones. It's the same old. Need the chain scent again. Sold that bad boy, but no regrets. Did my taxes. Well, I don't like to share about everything, but we did my taxes. We spent $41,823 last year on my medical expenses, and that was just last year. $41,823.
But you're better right now than you were exactly what
Oh,
year
wait,
ago, so
yeah, way better.
worth it. I'd have sold our house for you, honey.
I told you. I said I'll sell everything just to not be laying here dying in bed like I was for several weeks.
Cool Thing says, Bingo was his name-o.
Bingo was his name-o. Had to sell a lot of my stack, some of my gold, some of my crypto.
Yeah,
baseball
he's definitely
cards,
louder again.
comic books.
Which we're happy about, right? Did you actually qualify for the deduction? We don't know yet.
That's why. No, I haven't gone to the tax person yet. All I've done is prepare all of my taxes. And
I haven't done mine yet.
Yeah, I did mine today.
Last minute.
I spent 4.5 hours getting it all finished, finalized today. It was expensive, or it was time consuming. It'll be expensive in a week.
Yeah, we would. I just sold everything in it. El Macano says, hey, Rob, got my package. Thanks for the stickers and the bonus.
Oh, you like the bonus, El Macano? I threw in a little bonus for you. You're a good supporter of the channel.
Says, should I keep new rolls from the bank? I have full unopened 2024 penny rolls and want to know if they're worth keeping.
Not the 2024 pennies. 2025 coins, yes. And 2024 P&D nickels.
Yeah, tax time is no fun. If you owe, it's great if
Listen,
you get money back.
I don't mind paying taxes right now because I don't take it out of my paycheck anymore. So I gotta pay taxes. What I dislike is paying the taxes and then paying sales tax and then paying.
Oh my God! Here we go.
You take tax money out of my paycheck. Then I take my taxed money that I have in my paycheck and I go to the grocery store and then I pay a sales tax. Didn't I just pay tax?
No, he isn't wrong. That is true.
Didn't I just pay tax? Why'd you take part of my paycheck if I'm going to pay for things I already... Listen, don't keep taking money from me. Tax... If you want to tax me 30%, fine. Take that and then no other taxes for anything else. Oh, you bought a nice car? Tax. Oh, you bought a home? Tax. Oh, that's property? Tax.
When you buy a car here, there's a Jerry Jones tax. What is that?
Really, Stargazer?
Yes, Resin. Hi, Ian Campbell. He said, hi, guys. Went to a newish laundromat today. The manager was emptying out the quarters from the machines. It was literally a 60-quart bin full, and he was wheeling around.
Can't get mad at that, though.
That'd be kind of cool to search, I bet.
All right. I need my new bank my new bank, I'm going to be able to picking up all denominations because the bank has several locations near me. But look how big the beard's getting, by the way. Holy cow.
If you die, you even pay taxes.
Oh, no, it's fine. Look.
Kinda.
Oh, it's this one. It's opposite. I was like, wait a minute. It looks dirty. And I was like, it's not dirty. But it's the opposite. See? It's on this side, but then it's on this side. All right. Let's not touch my mustache. Oops, wrong side. Let's not touch my mustache with my dirty hand, Sharlani. Anyway, yes. 2 NIFC so far. We are getting a few. You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Alrighty. Oh, by the way. No, never mind. We'll talk about it later. Listen, Mike.
I just looked it up.
Let me tell you something.
So I don't know. Maybe that isn't right. But I always thought that there was the Jerry Jones tax. But maybe the guy was being sarcastic.
No, what it is it's not the Jerry Jones tax. It's the keeping up with the Joneses tax. Okay? Keeping up with the Joneses tax. We don't even care about that. We've never tried to keep up or be better than anyone. We just lived in our means and enjoyed ourselves.
We just are. Just kidding. Is the glue coming off Rob's mustache?
We're gonna need, but my point was, take a look at this beard. It's getting, oops, wrong one. It's getting epic. It's getting there. Listen, we're going to grow it out, Sharlani, and I'm going to have it braided down here.
And put beads on it?
Put
black, white, and red beads.
Then I'll really be a Viking.
So it looks like your logo colors.
Jason K. All right. Come on.
Hairy bastard.
You know what? I am kind of a hairy I am kind of that. I have I'm Prussian, which is German and Russian pretty much combined. And yeah, I definitely can grow hair. Okay? Okay, man? I could be if I didn't handle business, I might be a werewolf. Oh.
I want to compare the gray, have him stop coloring it for a month. No, we don't want to.
Really gray.
That would be like asking me to do it too. And
it's
I would never
really gray.
Duck Dynasty beard or ZZ Top?
No, Vikings beard. Vikings beard. Give me 1 second, Shalani. We're here to play around sometimes too.
He will have to use an axe to open boxes then.
You know what? I would do it.
I got $62.79 on groceries today. Total tax was $3.79. Most groceries is no tax on them. Yeah, most groceries is no tax. Depends on what the food product is.
I don't have it on this phone.
Nathan, if you send your beard off to be graded, it might come back questionable color.
Oh, it'll come back questionable color.
Swirling Silver, $5 American monies for your tax. The tax.
Dang it, I don't have it on this phone.
For your tax. The tax.
My point is that once you take it out of my paycheck, listen. If I work
Jack Sparrow
and I gotta pay tax in order to be protected and taken care of by the United States when I need it, then I would expect that tax has been paid. There was not extra taxes back in the day. What? This is your land. I have 15 goats, 17 chickens, and this. All right. Your tax is 2 pieces of silver and or equal trade with eggs and blah, blah. They didn't tax you when you went to the market.
Yeah, if you go to a restaurant and order food or even fast food, they tax you.
You're taxed on everything.
The company who pays you also pays taxes on your pay.
Yeah.
So you're paying 3 times. Yeah, I was beside myself when I had employees and I realized how much tax I had to pay on top
50% of their employment tax.
incredible.
You pay half, they
how
pay
much.
half, Eddie.
So if anyone
Jeff
wants to know,
Dooley
just
Tiger.
say, if somebody is paying you, let's just say $20 an hour, they're not. They're actually paying you more like $29, $30
Not that
an
much.
hour.
$20 an hour.
After you pay Medicare tax,
True.
state tax.
It ends up being about $24.77.
It's a lot. So I just want to say that as a small business owner, when you have employees, it isn't just the hourly and you pay your tax. We pay tax on top of your hourly pay, which is a lot of money.
And I paid those taxes.
But because I never knew that. Like when I was paid hourly, I didn't know how that all worked.
Bottom line is, can you read the super chats you've missed already?
Yeah. Sir Mix-a-Lot song, Take My Stash, Taxman cometh, Taxman taketh, Taxman's a pimp, so the Taxman breaketh. I don't know what song that is. I like Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Taxman is a-coming.
Did you hear I read Swirling Silvers for your tax? The tax.
Taxman is coming to town.
The company. Oh yeah.
Taxman's coming.
They had a window tax in the. They had a window tax in the past. I'm a coin collector. I have great sense of humor. Create craft.
Spam risk. Spam risk. Very nice.
Yes, here too in the restaurant. Yeah, Dan. And some things in a grocery store, but.
Are you going to use that cart? Yes, there's a tax.
Well, now you have to pay for your own bags.
Yeah.
10 cents each.
Now you're paying for the bags to buy the groceries from their store.
Rob, goodness. Thank goodness Rob wasn't paying tax in 1944.
Listen.
Is this a TurboTax stream, says Silver Chupa?
No, it's a Liberty Mutual. It's a Limu one.
Salary is close to half the cost per employee, adding in all costs, including real estate, etc. The tax man? Question.
Listen, guys. My point is, without getting too deep into the taxes, is we just keep paying taxes.
Yeah. I know when I retire in June, they'll tax me again and again. Yeah, they take it out of your Social Security too.
74D, you have a 73 and a 74D DDO in the same caja.
Oh gosh, Ernie Fulton, don't get us started on that. And investment tax, like for investment property tax, it's all insane. It's insane. Brian and the Twins coins, member for 8 months. Come on, Silver.
We're trying. We got 2 DDOs.
Membership. Brian and the Twins.
Thank you, B and the T's.
That is definitely some good goodies right there.
It didn't sound.
B and the T's.
That
You know what
could
I'm
be-
saying, Brian and the Twins?
Stop it, Johnny D. Stop it.
All right.
Jeff, you guys behave. A DDO was the miscellaneous.
It was.
Stephanie?
Now we have 2 of them, and I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm thinking about B's and T's. All right.
Open a Roth IRA. You'll pay no taxes on those earnings when you retire.
Yep.
Yeah, but then
We
in
got
case
one.
of emergency, you can't even touch it.
Well, you
Well,
can
but
borrow
you have
from it
to
with
pay
interest.
taxes.
Yeah, if you take it out early, you'll
You have to pay taxes.
you'll pay taxes.
It's funny.
Well, because it came out pre-taxed. Technically, I'm fine with that. It came out. Oh no, you'll pay a penalty. Oh, you want the money that you and your employer put in early? Here's your sign.
All right, we're getting into political stuff here, so we have to stop.
No
talking
politics.
About it.
No politics.
No politics.
No politics. Beth, thank you. No politics. Oh, you know what? I'm probably losing people by going, what's he doing?
Thought I could retire with my 1776, but Rob says no, says Michelle Blue.
No, Michelle. It is not an unknown mint heir. I get so many emails. Is this? And I'm like, no, it's that. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 99.5% sure.
Yeah, Nathan, no politics. Thank God.
Please.
And no religion.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Losing my religion.
No, my daughter just had her wallet stolen in New York, and she had her $500 for the trip with her. That's awful. And people who steal from other people, it's just the absolute worst. Remember at Christmas time when I had all the money that we had saved all year, and I don't know, it must have fallen out of my pocket. I'm not quite sure, but I went to go to the mall to go Christmas shopping. That was awful.
That year the kids got lemons.
Awful.
They got lemons and coal.
And you were so nice about. I came home and I was.
She was a mess.
Falling.
It was. We saved money. We were check to check big time. We saved money all year.
It's okay. Our kid. Well, it was just Kaylee. And she didn't know, but it didn't matter.
She was like
it wasn't
3.
the point.
She didn't know,
like
but
that awful feeling of
for nothing.
What the heck?
All that for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you all know how hard it is for me to save anything.
I would say.
That's why I don't like to save. Why? Why bother?
Alone.
Spend it when it's in your hand.
But I won't save that.
That way you don't have time to
save that.
Just kidding. Saving is great.
We will not go quietly into the night. We will.
It can get there, Gabriel. It can definitely get there. For sure.
Well, let me know if you want the NIFCs or a dime.
Same cool thing.
Let me know if you want the NIFCs or a dime. You got 2 DDOs, Charlani at a 90 and a dime in cost anyway.
I don't what?
It's a skunk box, Roy. We tried. Listen, you're gonna get you're gonna get a 1964. The 58 Benji's a little ugly.
A 90 and
a 90 and a dime, Charlani.
I did look at it exactly that way, Jeff. And it did make me feel a little bit better, but just a little itty bitty bit.
1 box down. Don't clown around. Don't wear a frown. We're not going down. Listen to the sound of my voice as we find silver in the second box.
Lemon jello.
Do I have the 1950s Unk sets that are in the flat cardboard and it has 3 sets? No. I have no more of the, well, I do have some 57s through 59s available, but not for sale yet. Not for sale
Jason
yet.
K
Roy
says, please no more meatloaf unless you got lots of ketchup. I'll only eat meatloaf if I had lots of ketchup.
All right. Let me know before you go who wants the second box of the Skunk Night. Just kidding. That sounds horrible, but it feels like that.
Such a salesman. It's too small with the bandana.
I know.
That's my hat, by the way. I'm claiming that one. I like
it's
that
Charlani's hat. All right. 180 PGA Loom wants to end this crap tonight. End this crap tonight.
No, apparently it looks good.
Oh yeah, the RFT baseball cap, by the way, which is cool. It is an Under Armour cap.
I had such a good hair day going on today, and then I had to go run errands, and it was pouring. The worst. PGA is at 190.
190, the loomer of all PGAs. Top bidder. You know what? Sierra Charlie, if I could get one of those, remember those beer caps where they had the tubes?
Yes. You can absolutely, I can get you one.
Yeah,
do we need that?
Listen, one of these days, we're going to have a charity stream where it's shots for tots or whatever, like $50 does. And we're going to just have shots for those. No, I'll probably have to do that with I'll have to do that with like Raven or somebody.
It can't
be Seeker or you.
Cause
200 PGA going once.
Going twice.
All right, PJ Loom, you get a silver quarter for being at 200.
Yeah, did you just say shots with tots?
Yeah.
Or shots for tots?
I meant shots for tots, yeah.
W4 he wants.
PGA, come on, brother. He's going to... Listen, if it's mostly new, you'll have the option to back out, okay? You'll have the option to back out because it looked mostly new to me, but what do I know? I would do anything for you. Oh, no, PGA Loom, come on. Come on, PGA Loom.
Let me turn around. I'm trying to turn off my stream. I'll fix them.
Shalom. Listen, Linda of all Lindas. W4 with a star, specifically because it looked mostly new.
Oh.
Alright.
I don't think they do, but let me look.
Silver quarter already. Guaranteed the 150. Guaranteed a 90 if it's a skunk. Is it mostly new? Oh, it's a lot of news.
No, it's one size.
It's a lot of news. Listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 of the 50 are brand new enders. Save it for myself or hunt it for you. Your call. You're the boss. I can open you another box. 36.
Sometimes you find silver in those
I
boxes,
know, but
though.
I'm just... it's worth searching. I'll search it myself if he doesn't want it. Did you add a quarter?
No.
PJ Loom was pretty ugly, man.
I figured a way for my bank to order me halves. I said I wanted to withdraw $500 from my savings. She asked, would you like larger bills? And I said, no, I would like it in halves. Oh, McConnell, that's one way.
So ridiculous. Let me know, PGA Loom. He probably ran away.
Of course, I had to pick up a heavy hobby. Yeah, moving coins around is no joke. It is no joke. Check the other side. Save me a roll if the sides are new. Search it if you agree. Check the other side. Save me a roll if both sides are new.
New, both sides. New, both sides. New one side. New one side. Not new on either side. New on both sides. New on both sides. New on both sides of that one, not both. Nope. Nope. New on both sides. New on both sides. Nope. Well, we know that's nope because those were two. Nope, nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Yep. Nope. Yep, yep. Yep, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Got a little better. 30 new on the other side, 24 on this side. These are 2024 Ps. If you want to roll, I can send you a brand new roll of 2024 Ps. That way you know what you're getting. But if you just want a roll of these and see if you get it's the lucky roll, we can do that. Just give me a roll number between 1 and 50 and I'll just send it. Look at this. Look at this. Come on, PG. Do you really want to search this one? Now, if it has silver, that'd be epic. But
Has before.
Of course it has before. Of course
Your
it has
brain
before.
works in mysterious ways.
Of
Tell
course.
me about it. Heavy hobby, especially with the bad hit. Yeah. Boxes of coins are very heavy for sure.
All right, PJ Loom, let's search it, see if we get lucky. It'll be a miracle if we do. It's going to be like 60 to 70% brand new. But you never know. Could have like 3 walkers hidden in all the newbies. And when I say new, they're not all new. They're 2021s through 2024s. It's going to be that because that's what I see a lot of now.
Benji's coming up. I feel it, says Jonathan Dupuis.
What if we open a roll like this, like I've done before on a stream, and we had a silver like out of the 2 coins that are not brand new?
Would
Not
be cool.
71 deep. 71
How about
deep.
another barber, eh?
That would be ridiculous. If we got a barber in a box like this, that
Is
would
that
be
your
ouch.
favorite find in an actual $50
Stabbed
box?
myself. The barber?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my favorite find.
Okay, that's good. I actually told somebody at the bank today. He asked me if you found anything, like your coolest find hunting boxes. And I said, actually, just a couple months ago, he found a barber coin. He'd been waiting for that for a really long time. He's like, oh, that's cool.
Is that Steven?
No, it wasn't Steven. Tim. It was Tim.
Okay. Come on, PGA Loom. Let's. Oh, NIFC. All right. You know what? You never know. Dan has already left the building, but we did find an NIFC. I'm not going to update the board until it matters.
Yeah, everything gets shipped out the next day.
I never delay on shipping.
Unless you order it first thing in the morning, and I haven't gone to the post office yet, it'll be packed up, and I'll take it with me.
And sometimes you can order it as late as the afternoon, and it still makes it the same day.
Yeah, it just depends on my schedule when I go to the bank or the post office. PJ says, pick one of the later rolls with both enders. I'll take it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it, PGA Loom. Listen, I want to be clear. We're doing it for PJ Loom because he's sacrificing opening a new box. I won't be sending rolls to everybody who opens a box at all times because you just never know. There you go. Brand new, brand new. But PGA Loom's also PGA Loom. Let's do it. You already got 3 NIFCs, by the way. Looks like it's going to be an NIFC box, which is never a bad box.
He said, sweet, thank you.
Yep. Never a bad box to get an NIFC box. It's going to be a fast hunt on this box, Shalani. They're mostly new, and I don't have to scope those at all. I'm not going to scope those, I should say.
I don't like this ring.
You've said that before the stream.
I know, because
During the stream,
and I keep wearing
after
it
the
because I'm
stream.
wanting to love it, and I just don't. Dang it! These
look
ones
at,
I love,
I
though.
did stab myself, by the way. I keep bleeding.
You stabbed it with that.
Literally stabbed it
Oh.
right into there.
Is that a screwdriver that now looks like a
We will
point?
not go
Yeah, it's
quietly
been
into
used
the
so
night.
much, it's
We
literally a
will
weapon.
find silver.
It fixed your
Dang.
glasses.
Oh my gosh.
I
Okay.
never stab another 08. You know, I need these 08 PJ Looms. Please, PJ Loom, please
Yeah,
don't say you
PJ.
want. Do not tell me you want the NIFCs. Okay? I need 2008s badly. And we've already got
He's good.
2 of them. We've already got 2 of them. Man, these rolls are tighter
Yeah,
than
it's
those.
a shiv.
It
kinda
literally
is.
is. I never stab myself corner hunting. Well, not never. I rarely.
Rob needs a thimble.
I
So
seldomly.
weird.
Listen, you know what? I've had this screwdriver since day 1, Shalon. If you go to one of my first videos,
That's
actually
really cool.
somebody timestamped one of my first few videos. Might have been my first. And he goes, and there it is. The orange screwdriver. And he put the timestamp when you actually saw it.
When you saw it for the first time.
Yep, and I don't know if it was first video, third video, maybe it was the 10th, but it It was an early video. I was like, oh, I have a comment on this video? And it was literally that. And I clicked the timestamp, and it was when I panned down, and I had the screwdriver out. And it was all brand new and crisp and clean. 2017. Thank you for the sippy sip, Jeff Scotton.
Why, Coin Pig? Why did you just call 911?
By mistake?
Because Rob cut himself or something.
Oh my God! Are we doing this?
Remember when Rob cut his or scratched his forehead and it wouldn't stop bleeding, and he goes, "Am I bleeding?" It was like running down his face.
Listen. I was trying to grow my fingernails out for once, and I don't know how to use my hands when they actually have fingernails on them.
Yeah, I still had its edges back then. Cool things. The screwdriver will end up in the Smithsonian. You should name the screwdriver.
You know what? I guess I could. The screwdriver's name is Please Subscribe.
Yeah, head wounds tend to look worse than they actually are.
NIFC, holy cow. Come on.
Sometimes
this is probably a nice coin.
Funny,
it is a nice coin.
That situation.
1980 Denver. Are you kidding me? I'm keeping it. Nobody gets this 80 Denver. I like it. I need it. I want some more of it. Just so you're wondering, we haven't updated the board, but you have 6 NIFCs already. We'll never know what's in that roll I'm sending you. It'll bother Calzone Maniac forever.
You know why I don't like it? It's because it's not shiny.
Oh.
It's like a matte silver. I think that's why.
You always think it's about you, about you, about you.
Oh, are we singing that song? Daddy, that's more. Jesus.
Let's talk about me.
Why is my sister hilarious?
We've talked about you. We've talked about her, but now let's talk about me.
Me.
That's my high note. Whenever Charlani's telling a story about herself, in the middle of me telling something, I always go, wow. Well, the very first time I did it was great. I'm like, wow, you're hitting that high note awesome. She goes, high note? I'm like, yeah. Me.
Listen.
Shawnee, I came home from the bank and oh my gosh, that happened to me too, and blah blah blah. I was like, wow.
For the record,
wow.
This is completely opposite.
I'm just trying to tell you about my day. It's not about yourself right now.
It's this guy. Complete opposite of what he's saying.
I almost got an accident on the way home and I almost died. Wow, yeah, because yesterday I was driving. I was like...
See, you can't even say it with a straight face because...
Tony, I'm not feeling well. Yeah, I know. I was sick yesterday. It's going around. It's going around.
I feel terrible today. I know. When I couldn't breathe and thought I was dying... I know!
Alright, let's get back to the PGA Loom Lucky Box.
Put some Rob nose grease on it and it'll be shiny in no time. That's actually not a bad idea.
Is that Mustang Dave?
No. Who said that?
I was like, is Mustang Dave finally showing up?
Jonathan?
Dupuis?
Jonathan Dupuis, yeah.
Oh my, come on, Jonathan. It does help, just so you know.
Yeah, I think I just want my wedding ring on this hand. I need something smaller than that. But this is nice.
You know what's nice too?
You want to see it on
Finding Silver?
No. It needs to be somewhere else for you to determine it.
Let's talk about me. Look at her hands, even in front of my hands on screen. She's not searching.
Okay.
She's just showing her hands with her rings.
Well, I'm bored. No one's talking to me in the chat.
No, it's good. They're letting your eyes relax. Let's talk about me. All right. Very sus, Charlani. Very sus. Listen,
Why
PJ
is one
Loom.
missing from way over there?
Because that's the role PJ Loom wanted out, Charlani.
Did he ask for that one specifically?
He said one of the last roles that had a new ender on both sides. That was his specific request. I fulfilled his request, and that's what it is. Okay? Johnny's like, that's bugging me right there. That's okay.
Now it's off.
Oh my gosh.
That's worse. Just kidding.
How's that?
That probably bugs you more than it bugs me if we're really to be honest.
It really bugs me. Dang it really, I'm not gonna lie, it really bugs me. Really, Michael?
Although I was super irritated with you yesterday. It wasn't even your fault.
Of course it's not.
Wait,
run!
Sean 10
Run!
Says, but enough about me. Let's talk about you. Talking about me.
Yeah.
What exactly did they tell you?
Yeah.
About me?
Shauna came home from the bank one time.
Come on, Dime Girl. Come on, Dime Girl.
And when she got home, I said, the bank I went to asked about you. and,
Come on, Dime Girl.
and I go, they said they really miss you because they miss your smile. She goes, my smile? What did they say about my smile? They said you had nice teeth. What else did they say? When they said this, who said it? Well, he said it, and then she agreed. Was she with the other? Yeah, they were together, and they both started nodding. Was anyone else around listening that actually heard it and said yes, either physically, verbally? Maybe they just gave cues. Maybe they were just giving. Was anything else happening? I was like, no, that was it. Wait, was she off? Yeah. Was he off? Yeah. Wow. So you went there. Oh, that's right. You went there on a Thursday instead of a Friday. I usually go on a Friday because it's much better. All the people that love me there are. I'm like, okay. Sorry, Shomani. I just want to let you know they miss you and they're happy to see you, but they miss you too. How much do they miss me though?
Again, I got popcorn from my bank today. Was it the kind
in a big old cart?
Yeah, in the cart, because that is literally the best popcorn ever.
Well, it's not the best. Shalani makes really great. How good is your popcorn? Shalani makes the best. Yeah, you know, I'm saying it right now. Yeah. I told you I'd get this in tonight. Shalani's popcorn.
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about you.
Maybe not sure, Shalani. I tagged you twice and someone from the chat replied. Maybe your computer is wonky, LOL. Possibly. Daniel says, hey Rob, I got $300 half dollars today and got a Counter-Struck 1983D with the dates 1960 and 1980.
Oh, that's cool.
Sharlani, what has
Let me update
been
the board.
Most hectic and most packages you've sent in one day?
We got more rolls. 13 NIFC so far, PGA Loom. Come on, PGA Loom. That's a good box, by the way.
We've probably sent... Well, the worst was when we had to send all those coin...
And they're nice. PGA Loom, I want these NIFCs. Look at, they're all uncirculated. Like, you don't see NIFCs. No Ring of Deaths. No Dinger Dangers. These are nice. Make sets out of NIFCs. I want them. Please don't want... Unless you want specific years and mints and I have them. Of course, I'll fulfill that. But if not, trade them in.
You should get Rob to grow some popcorn. Tell us about that silver 1979 half dollar, says Gene Anderson.
No, Gene. This is not a show and tell stream. Oh, I jinxed it. NIFC with the Ring of Death. I knew I would do that.
Stargazer. I love kettle corn too.
It's not authenticated yet. It weighs 11.43. So it's a light silver, but a heavy non-silver. So it's either plated. Oh my goodness! Look what we just got.
PGA said, "I'll think about it."
Look what we really PGA. Don't do it. 1987 Philly. I said we wanted one of these today, and we got one. That's a miscellaneous NIFC. 1987 Philadelphia. All right, come on, PGA Loom. Let me update the board. Coin count. We got 3 more NIFCs. And even, And even though this is an NIFC, I'm counting it as a miscellaneous because that's muy importante. Okay? Okay, man? Box is getting better towards the end. NIFC. What an NIFC box. What are the chances of having all these brand new ones smothered by NIFCs?
Brian Vavra,
NIFC.
58 months, our team member.
Brian!
He said, I got a bag of pennies from one of my bank's coin machines today. I will have around 1,000 wheat pennies when I am done.
Wow, that's a good bag. Come on. I want one of those bags.
Popcorn about 5 years ago. Aaron says it was super good. Nice.
Wasn't as good as Charlotte's popcorn, probably.
PGA says, yes, I am trading them. Only took the NIFCs once on box wins.
I remember you doing that, and that's why I recall, because I was like, he chose the NIFCs. These are good ones. I'm not going to lie. These are good NIFCs.
For the record,
these are good
all what
NIFCs.
he was saying, that's him to me.
Wait, what?
Not me doing that.
Are we talking about you again? Never. Listen, I can't win. I'm just going to sit here and be quiet for now because she's right. You're right, Charlotte. I'm sorry. Yes, dear.
Get off. He's such a...
Wow. Even on stream, she called. You're right. You're right. My bad.
Rob's Numismatic Archaeology says, I was born in 1987 and I tell my wife that I'm not intended for circulation. Silver Makes Sense coin show tomorrow.
Oh, I like Silver Makes Sense's channel.
Nice. It's interesting that the 1887s are more important than even though some of the NIFCs from 2002 2020.
It is because it's just an oddity.
Messages.
You know, they waited 15 more years to make NIFCs again. And whenever I go to coin shows, I always buy the 1970 sets and the 1987 sets because not everyone can get them, especially in BFE cities or towns. So I always buy them. And, you know, I make a few bucks on them, but I buy them because I know people need them and want them, and they're going to ask for them anyway. So
don't take him on a cruise then with a captive audience that has nowhere else to go. Yeah.
Name the movie. I've got nowhere else to go. I've got no place to go.
Oh.
I've got nowhere else to go.
Is that Rocky?
Nope.
Wait.
Who knows that movie? It is Mayo.
Oh, it is.
There it is. Sierra Charlie.
Yeah.
It is Mayo, though.
Yeah.
Hosing downs,
Yeah,
push-ups,
yeah.
running them. You're out of here. Go home. I got nowhere else to go. Such a great show.
Yeah. An officer and a gentleman. Such a good movie.
And his friend killed himself. Crazy.
Unalived himself.
Unalived himself, yeah. Oh, that's right. Probably going to get told for saying that out loud.
Maybe.
Maybe. Baby. Come on. Let me update the board. Another 3, 6, 7 more beautiful. Well, not more beautiful because there have been a lot of good ones, but there's been a few Ring of Deaths finally. 7 more NIFCs makes 27. And we only had 4 in the first box, if I recall. I'll have to make sure the totals are right. I might not have updated the last one in the first box. We know we had 4 in the first box because I traded a dime for them. And I remember doing it. Clear as mud, I remember doing it, Charlani. Clear as mud. You and I thought I wouldn't be scoping a lot, but apparently towards the rolls that aren't all brand new do have scopers.
You want to know what's up for auction tonight? There you go.
Listen, we got some nice coins up for auction, and I'm not that keen on selling them. I'm pretty sure I can do I know I can do good if I just put them on eBay for a 7-day auction. But then I got to pay eBay fees on top of the fees, and I don't want to pay the fees on top of the fees. So
I know, B3.
we'll give it a shot on this one, and we'll see. I know Mustang Dave bought my last set of key dates. But, yeah. They're nice coins. Overall, they're nice coins. I just don't need them because I already have graded examples that are at the same level or better.
Movie Bros says, hey Rob, on Monday I got 5 penny rolls from the bank and got 3 Wheaties, including a 1921P, a 1959D, and a 1971S.
Ooh. You know what? You're doing good.
Don't forget about the taxes. They're reminding you that you also then have to pay taxes.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you made a profit? Wait, he made a profit on it? By the way, all the pennies on tonight's auction are started below dealer bid or dealer gray sheet. Not a lot, but a little bit below. I think the 09S VDB, I'm right at dealer gray sheet. All the other ones are below. They're all below.
Yeah, I'm going to read that in
but
just
the
1
OS
second.
VDB, I'm not really keen to sell. I just figured I'd offer it up just in case. Just in case. Not just in case the member of the channel, but just in
Putting a couple of blurbs here in the chat regarding the auction. In case you have questions. And CoinPig says the weather has been great here in the UK lately. 75 degrees today and sunny. No rain for days. It was horrid.
Yeah, you can't get mad at that.
75 is perfect weather.
It's 75 and sunny. 75 and cloudy is cold in the pool or the ocean or the water or whatever. But 75 and sunny is just fine. Man.
They'll see it in the auction.
What's that?
The misfire. And can Rob explain and hit the button, please?
No, nice try. Nice. Listen.
He said, El Macano says, somebody is asking what's a misfire. Can Rob explain and hit the button, please?
Yeah, he could. He could, and then it will kick off April with our first misfire.
We had 1 tornado touchdown in Arkansas.
All right.
Arkansas, Oklahoma.
5 more NIFCs.
Illinois, I think. Kentucky. Crazy.
If I did this right, there should be 28 NIFCs. I did not count the 87. I counted it as a miscellaneous. Let me just make sure. 3, 6, 9, 10, 20, 3, 6, 7, 8. There's 28 and 4 is 32. 28 is $14. I can do a 90 and a dime.
Have fun, Sam.
You'll keep that one. You get a 90 for the skunk. You got a quarter for being over 200. So you get 2 90s and a dime. Let's do a Benji and a Walker.
Yeah, 3 tornadoes in Ohio. Yup.
Well, I have...
I'm glad you're safe. Well, I hope you're safe. I don't know. Is there a weather threat like that in Ohio tonight?
Let's do a year I don't usually give out. All right. 290. Shawnee, add 2 90s and a dime if you haven't already. Let me just explain it again. A 90 for the skunk, a 90 and a dime for the NIFCs that I'm gladly going to take because there's a bunch of 08, 09, 11s, and 13s all years I don't have, and they're in pretty nice shape. So thank you. That will help me. I'll probably list some NIFC sets on my site now this weekend because of PGA Loom. You also get the 87. You also get the roll free of charge. I know it's $10, but I'm doing it because you got rid of an older box for me. And that, my friend, makes me happy. Or you got rid of a box that was a skunk that you pretty much took a chance on. All right. If it fits, it ships. How many likes are we at? 204. BJ Loom, there you go.
PGA said I did.
All right.
Oh, I didn't write it in here.
We'll call that the NIFC box. All right. You know what? I asked for 4 different things tonight in the boxes, and it gave me the last one I asked for, the least valuable, the 87s. Come on. We'll send that to PGA Lou. I labeled the roll so I know what the heck that is later. All right, we have some giveaways,
Anyone
Charlani.
who missed Wednesday night missed a great stream. Rob was slurring. Charlani was hard rock hair twirl. What the? What?
Was I slurring on that? I was so excited on Friday for a Wednesday. If I was. All right. We have 100, 200 likes. We have the bag pull EOS. Let's go. Bag pull.
Oh. You go first.
Ooh. All right. Pick a number between 1 and 3.
2.
I'm not going for that.
Please don't be a dime. Please don't be a dime. Please don't be a dime. Ready?
Let's go, Dime Boy!
Yes! Sorry. Sorry. Yes. Sorry if you had earphones.
When's the last time you brushed your teeth?
Every day, all the time. Nice try.
Oh, really? All the time?
Yeah, pretty much
All
after
the time?
every meal I brush my teeth. So, nice try.
All right. That's a 5-2 victory
tell you
for
guys about the
Charlani.
time that we were at a hockey rink and I leaned over to say something to him and he went,
Come on,
like,
girl.
my breath was awful.
Come
We
on,
had
Don
friends
girl.
that were across the way that were dying laughing. I was so mad.
Come on, Dime Girl.
You're the worst,
Come on, Don girl.
honestly. The worst.
Dang it, I'm down by a 15 again.
Nice.
Did you add a 90 and a 40? Thanks to your 90 pull. If you would have grabbed the dime, we would have saved money and I would have won. All right. Back pull is a Benji and a 40. 200 likes. We'll go 100 likes. 100 likes is a Barber dime from 1916. 200 likes is a 1909 penny. Thought it was the VDB, but apparently it is not.
Apparently.
Yeah, just the 1909 penny. Listen, we'll switch them. Nah, the 1909 is still better than that slick Barber dime. We'll leave it like that. All right. Live chat giveaway starts now. We still have the 300 likes. We still have the auction EOS. And if somehow we make it to the live or to the super chat giveaway, we'll do that as well. Come on, feel the noise.
All right, add your comments in now. Just add something into the chat box. That is how you get entered in to be a part of the giveaway. Good luck. Good luck. How do I know that? Is it picking up? How do we know if it's picking up chats? It doesn't look like it, huh? Rob, you did it wrong. I think you didn't hit next. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, I leave for 2 minutes and it's about her again. Oh, wrong one.
Thanks, Create Craft. And what's funny is I was looking at it and I was like, it doesn't look right.
It's got him. It's got it.
Oh, it's been taking them.
Yeah. It's doing it.
Oh yeah, there you go. 156.
It updated. It updated.
I thought the same thing. I was looking at it and I was like, it doesn't look right. But
yeah, it didn't look right. I had to validate some entries and stuff, so yeah.
Rigged.
Like Beth. Beth Hallmark ordered a penny mat today, and it already went out to Beth today. Can you zoom out of that? Just kidding. He can't. You're at the mercy of him.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone who wins a box hunt, a live auction, or a giveaway,
Who chose this box?
if you want any of the add-ons, they're all W quarters. You're more than welcome to get them. All right.
You cannot use add-ons as giveaways.
But if you win a giveaway and I'm already shipping, you can get the add-on if you want.
Yes. If you want a giveaway or an auction win, you can add on an add-on.
We are 30 minutes away from a big thunderstorm, but mainly midnight to 6 a.m. We're going to get over an inch. It's a lot of rain. And then tomorrow between noon and 1, half an inch. So an inch and a half in the next 15 hours. That's a lot. 17 hours. Either way. Enough is enough is enough. The whole ground's going to take this much water on all our area. That's a lot of water.
That's a lot of water.
La 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 la.
Yeah, the storms last night were crazy. It's been thundery all day, most of the day, and it's going to get worse tonight.
All righty then. Here we go. Thank you, Beth, for answering that question. I see it.
$10 to $8. $10 or $8.
What's up, Adventures with Maxwell? I do have a pre-stream bid on the 1909 SVDB. I had a guy email me and say, "Is it?" And I said yes, but it's only at the auction price.
Where? Oh,
Yeah.
one of these. Okay.
So if it doesn't sell, I have to email him and confirm it. But he said he can do that for sure.
Oh, you're selling that?
It's an extra one.
Oh, which means that you got a better one.
Damn it!
At some point.
It's possible that there's coins that I have that I'm working through my collection that are finding their way to somebody else's collection. Sometimes I get things for other people.
Uh-huh.
Family means Ohana. All right, 100 likes.
Extra. Oh.
100 likes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Daniel Kavame.
Daniel Van. That's what
The K is silent. The capital K is silent.
Yes.
I don't think
I
so.
say yes. Kabam.
It could be Kabam, but then it sounds like Shazam. Remember the ShamWow? Who
Yes,
watched
I
the
do remember
ShamWow
the
commercials
ShamWow.
in the 80s and you're like, I got to get the ShamWow.
If anybody
Kwame.
wants to know,
It's pronounced Kwame.
Kwame.
I like it better.
Oh, okay.
I
That
like it
makes
better.
sense. That makes sense.
It's mucho bettero, in my opinion, no. Thank you for correcting us, especially Sholani. All
If
right.
you want to know what's on the list for tonight's auction goodies, here you go. Click on the red box when you get to this link.
200 likes, further to one. Boom! Michael Werkoch. Congratulations, brother.
That's 200.
Yep. And you got the 1909 Lincoln Cent. And the Benji and the 40, yes, goes to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, Andrew, thank you very much for Silver Rossi. Bingo Bango was his name, Mo. All right. Listen, Lindas. Here we go. We're gonna get right into it. Let me get this zoomed in properly. We have nothing but wheat cents. Are we putting on gloves for some of these anyway? But the first ones I'm not because they're brown. We have 4 wheat cents right here. 4. 2 of them are semi-key dates. We've got a pretty nice 1931 Philly common. 1931 Denver semi-key. 1933 Beauty. Look at that 1933. That's an upgrader for sure. And then a 1933 Denver if you have any Interessante. Another semi-key date in nice shape.
Just start boring.
$20 if you have interest. Most of the money, basically all the money is in the 31D and the 33 Denver. If no interest, they'll go back to the land of we don't like you no more. And my chat froze or timed out.
Frankenbeans is at 25. All right, Johnny.
Hold on, my chat's gone.
Ooh, that was interesting that you have the bar, like you put things
That's
in
the new
certain
Windows.
places.
Yeah, I can do all that.
I don't have
All right, 26 Sheldon Case, top bidder. Back on live chat.
Frankenbeans is at 28.
Yeah, the 2 best dates. Well, first of all, the 33 is just ridiculous.
Bucko is at 30.
That's a nice, it's a common coin, but it's still probably an $8 coin because it's probably a MS62 brown, maybe a 63 brown. The 1931 Philly's also common.
We've got Frankenbeans is at 32 going once.
I gave it an XF, by the way, because I always drop it a grade in my opinion.
Going
I think
twice.
it's better than that, but that's just what I'm saying. 31 Denver, a little bit of wheat ears, and 33 Denver. It's a nice coin as well, probably a good VF. There you go.
5-4. Do we know David Mills?
I don't know,
Do
DM.
any of our mods recognize David Mills? I don't recognize that name for bidding tonight.
Anyway, most of these are put them in the books, and you don't need another one because they're nice enough, technically.
I don't. Okay. So David Mills, I'll explain in just a second. So we're gonna go Frankenbeans 32 54321 sold. So David Mills, we just need to know and recognize your name. And when you talk in the chat and bid like that, that's how we kind of get to know and recognize your name. It just keeps up the integrity of the stream. So I hope you understand.
Let me just check one thing anyway. Yeah, I've got nothing from a David Mills in the history of my channel.
All right.
All right.
And that
That
so
was-
it was Frankenbeans for 32. Yeah, Frankenbeans 32.
Thank you, Frank Beans. Next up, lot number 4 is some very... Listen. You don't see them this old, this nice too often. So if you have slots in your book and you have a small budget for some nice BU oldies, they're nice BU oldies.
Yeah,
okay?
and we appreciate that very much, David Mills, for being a long-time subscriber. And like I said, we just need to get to recognize your name.
Being a
during
subscriber
auctions.
is very
Yeah.
good, but being a bidder is a little bit different as well. We just want to make sure. I have a lot of people that subscribe that they don't bid. First up is an absolutely stunning. Take a look at this 1930 BU Lincoln Cent. 1930 BU Lincoln Cent. We'll come back to it. And their friend a BU 1930 San Francisco.
That is definitely some good goodies right there.
Absolutely beautiful. If you need the 30s upgraded, these, believe it or not, mine are better than these, which is ridiculous to think. 1930.
Evan is at 40.
And 1930S, probably graders. If you want to have a registry set, you can grade them. Or you can stick them in an album and let them sit there and do whatever.
I just got a couple of blurbs I added into the chat regarding auctions, if that helps. We've got Evan 40 going once. Shinbone is at 41.
Couple of absolute beauties.
Evan is at 42.
1930.
Shinbone 43.
And 1930S.
I don't recognize Guy Williams. Do any of our mods recognize Guy Williams?
Yep. I compared them. Knock that bag down. Come on, bagger. Don't be taggered. Alright, make sure I didn't get anything.
Okay. Got it. Evan is at 50. I'm going to tag you in a comment really quick. We've got Evan is at 50 top bid. So tonight we don't recognize your name for bidding, Guy Williams. We just need to get to recognize your name, and when you comment in the chats, that's how we get to recognize you. Thank you for understanding. Shinbone 52.
I will admit, I just double checked. My 1930 is not as nice as this. I must have mixed up the 1930 with mine and this one, but mine's close, so I'm not worried about it. That 1930 was almost too nice. I was like, let me just double check.
A bunch of W quarters.
My 1930 is just a slightly bit less nice. This is probably an MS 65, 66 red. Mine's probably one grade under.
Here's the link to the Google Doc. If you just click the link, then click on the red box, it'll open the Google Doc. Scroll to the bottom, and you'll see what all the add-ons are and what the different prices are. Thank you, Guy Williams. We appreciate you very much.
Where are we at?
And nice to meet you, too.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Wait till you see the 1909 VDB we have tonight. It is ridiculous.
Shinbone 52. Going once, twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold Shinbone 5,000 for 52.
You're not getting mad about these ones, Shinbone 5,000.
How much did I say?
52. You don't see them like this too often. Not in the 30s. All right. Still moving on. Lot number 5. She's a beauty. Or I should say he's a beauty. A 1926S. Semi-key date Lincoln Cent. It's a brown one, but it's still a nice one. Listen, I'm calling it VF35.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it's number 5.
Lot number 5, 1926S. I say VF35. I have several DDOs from the 40s that are VF35, and this one's just as nice, if not slightly nicer than them. And it's a tougher date. We'll put it under heavy magnification. 1926S. Listen, it's not a mint state. This is a VF. We got hair detail, as you can see. Great rims. Almost full weed ears. I think VF35 is a fair assumption of this coin. Could be an XF 40 or 45, but I'm going to call it a VF 35. Just
RB? Question mark?
in my VF, they don't give, once it's under mint state, they don't put that, it's brown, they won't put brown on the label, but that's obviously a brown scent.
No numbers in the chat, Guy Williams, during an auction.
1926S.
We've got Sheldon is at 21. And you also have to be 18, just as an FYI, to participate in the auctions. Nathan is at 22.
It's a nice coin. Probably an upgrader for a lot of albums.
Oh, Guy Williams. Are you 13? Is that what he was saying?
Yeah, Guy Williams.
If you're
Nathan
13,
Oliver says sold!
If you're 13,
Sorry.
then, yeah, you cannot bid. All right, Nathan, 22, going once. Going twice. Sheldon is at 23. Yes, Guy, you can absolutely stay here. Yeah, you're welcome to just talk in the chat and whatnot. You just can't bid in an auction. It's the law. All right, Sheldon, 23, top bid. Going once. Going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold if it holds. Sheldon case 23. What are you watching?
Robbie sent me something ridiculous. Who sold for what? Sorry?
Sheldon case 23.
Can't get mad at that Sheldon case. Sheldon, just in case you didn't know, that's a nice one. 23?
23.
All right. If we have any add-on stuff, let me know because I don't know. Lot number 6. Another nice Saints.
Starting bid is 30.
1924 Denver. 1924 Denver. Still VF, but at the bottom. VF 20. 1924 Denver. VF 20. It's a nice coin overall. Good hair detail. Very tough date. If you are somebody who collects pennies, you know this is a tough one to get. 1924 from Denver. There she is.
Jim Goodwin, 38.
They only get tougher.
Nathan, 40.
They only keep getting tougher.
Jim is at 42.
They only get tougher
Hi, Edward.
from here on out.
We've got Jim, 42, top bid. Going once. And everybody make sure you're on live stream and you're caught up. Going once.
Yeah,
Going
and
twice.
XF, this is a $100 coin, but it's not XF.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Jim Goodwin, 42.
That's a good win, Jim. I would say this is more of a $50+ coin, but that's still, it doesn't matter. That's a good win. Oops.
42.
All right, Jimbo. Next up, lot number 7 is a couple of toughies. Listen, I know there's a discoloration line on this coin, but don't worry about that. It's not damage. It's just some kind of discoloration. You've got a tough 1922 Denver, if I can get both sides showing. It's got weed ears. I'll put it under the scope in a minute. 22 Denver. And the 23 San Francisco, both about VF 20. This is probably more like VF 25. But we got the 22D and the 23 San Francisco. They're nice coins for a book. They're not graders. They're just nice coins for an album. Let me put them under the scope. 1922 Denver. Not a weak D. That's still a good Denver right there.
We've got
little bit of wheat ears on this bad boy.
Jim's at 28.
So a nice 22 Denver. And a relatively decent 23S. Little bit of wheat ears on it and some of that wood grain toning. Little bit of that wood grain toning that some of the Wheaties got.
Jim is at 32. Shimbone is at 33. Jim is at 35. And Jim Goodwin is going to take the last war of the Pacific.
Last war in the Pacific? It's yours, brother.
Jim, 35, going once. Going twice.
Well, I got a slash on this. Is the plastic came like that. It was a brand new one.
3, 2,
it's all right. It's just holding the war in the Pacific anyway. It's not a big deal.
Jim Goodwin, 35.
So he should be at 87 if I'm correct.
$87.
Good win, Jim. Jim, good win. Good win, Jim. Jim, good win. All right. Lot number 8. All right. Lot number 8. A beautiful. Not the Denver. Not the Denver yet. That's a 14 San Francisco. 1914 San Francisco VF30. 1914. A lot more hair detail. 14S. He does have a little bit of a mark on his chin, and that's about it. Little mark on his chin. The front's probably XF, the back's probably VF25, so we netted it at VF30. But I'll put it under the scope. 1914S. There's that little mark on his chin from another coin smacking against it. And yes, this coin could definitely use a little hot water. If you want to do that, don't clean it. Just, if you want to bullet in some hot water, you'll probably clean out some of this gunk in the devices or the crevices of the design. 14S. Si te quieres. See you later, Chicken Man Collects. I'm just a chicken catcher. I catch chickens. What's the most chickens you ever caught in a night? I don't know. Probably 10,000. Probably 10,000. I think I've caught about 10,000 chickens in a night. You guys don't know what that's from. I did scope it, Richard. 40 shinbone once. 40 shinbone twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. If it holds. No, I didn't make that up. I did not make that up, Shinbone. That's actually from, thank you, Jan, $40, Shinbone 5,000. That is actually from, I think, either American Idol or X Factor or The Voice. One of the three things. A guy was out there. Just look up chicken catcher audition. It's a real thing. He's a chicken. What do you do for a living? I'm a chicken catcher. Really? How many chickens you can catch a night? What's your most you ever caught? I don't know. Maybe 10,000? 10,000 chickens? And everyone's like, you can't catch 10,000 chickens in a night, like no matter how fast you are. He said some number. It might have been 1,000. But either way, it was more than you could actually catch in a night. 40 Shinbone, Sean. You got him?
Got him.
Did you wipe?
Are we going to go there? Because I didn't want to use your bathroom. So
all
we can call each other out if we want.
Lot number 9. 2 semi-key daters. As a matter of fact, for this part of the video, never mind, I don't have it here.
Second season winner, says Beth.
Yeah. We have, listen, it's got some kind of discoloration. I'll show it under the scope, but we got a nice 1912S. It's got good detail. Okay, it's got some kind of discoloration going on. And then we got a nice 1913 San Francisco. I'll scope them both. Originals by Edward Avaleta.
Jim's at 31.
1912S. It does have a little dinger-dong right there.
Oh, yeah. Michelle Blue, if you could turn off caps lock, that would be helpful.
1912S. I think I put these
Shin Bones at 32.
I think I put the 12S at fine 12 and this one at fine 15. Unless yeah, this one's a little bit better. They're both around fine 12, fine 15. There's a little ding on the back of this one too. That's why I knocked them all the way down to gray sheet fine.
Nathan says, worst job ever. He unloaded crates of chickens from semis and loaded onto railroad cars.
Oh, that's a bad job.
That sounds like a bad job.
How many chickens were poopy and bloody
Yeah.
and aggravated?
No worries, Michelle.
You know what? 1912S, I have the grades mixed up, Sholani.
Okay.
F15 and F12. It's reversed.
Okay. So the 1912S is 15.
Yes. And the other one's F12. We showed it under the camera. You can see it slightly better. I probably had them reversed when I was looking at them and I put the grades up. Remember, I have a disclaimer. My grades are what I believe they are. I'm not a professional grader, but I'm pretty good. These are what I believe they are.
Shin Bones at 35.
Jason K, we're talking about unloading a chicken semi, and those chickens, even though they're caged individually, they will peck at each other if they can reach. They get aggravated, and then that's why it's called pecking order.
All right, Shinbone 35 going once, twice. Jim is out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shinbone for 35.
Shinbone's going to fill up that book. He's going to fill up that book. Lot number 10. The last of the semi-keys, and then we go into 5 key dates. We have a 1910 San Francisco. Listen, it's slick, but it's not that slick. You have hair detail. You have a nice profile, good bow tie, coat jacket, undershirt. You can see it all. It's a nice 1910S.
That sounds scary, Davis.
And then we have a really nice 1911S, but it has been cleaned. Look at that detail for an 11S. That's a nice coin, but it's been cleaned. I can tell. Cleaned a long time ago. It's already getting its copper toning back. But if you look at it next to copper, it's a little bit different. It's lightly cleaned, though. It wasn't a heavy cleaning. So there you go. Yeah, a little bit of lemon juice and water. I think they watered it down, but it's slightly off in color. They shouldn't have touched it because it'd probably be a VF35. But now,
Ted is at 42.
I think I started it at a fine 12. I think my gray sheet bid on these were fine 15 and fine 12, and that's dealer prices. Is what I started them at.
We've got Shinbone is at 45.
But they're still
Sheldon 46.
They're still plug and plays. They're nice coins. I mean, you look at a lot of wheat. I buy a lot of Wheat Penny albums, and whenever I find dates like these, they are completely worn slick with barely anything showing. So these are just nice upgrades. They'll look good in the book.
Nathan 48. Do you recall when you sold a box of copper pennies, 2,500? What was the average shipping cost? Beth is asking.
Yeah, Beth. The average shipping cost is I put it in a RFT bag. I put it in a 15-pound bag, which is a little bit more than a box, but a little bit less than a box. I'm sorry. It's like 2,300 pennies. And it cost me $9.20 with my discounted business shipping on USPS, priority, flat rate, padded envelope, taped up. So
Sheldon Case
basically
50.
$10. Then I gotta pay 10% fees plus
taxes on the packaging. Sheldon Case 50 going once, going twice.
That's nuts, Michelle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold Sheldon Case 50.
Can't get mad at that, Sheldon Case. 2 tough dates are in your collection. That was the last of the semi-keys. 50, right?
50.
Now we move on. Well, there's one that's not a key date in here, but it's so nice I had to include it. Listen, this is an absolutely stunning MS63 Red Brown 1909 VDB 1909 VDB Red Brown. It's never been circulated. It's just toned. It is a grader, in my opinion, if you want, or you can just put it in a book. It is BU, never circulated, 1909 VDB. And I'll be honest, I scoped it the other day, and it looks like it's the DDO. Is it me, or do I see split set? Do I see splitting on the B?
On the top?
Look, I mean, it looks like it could be the 1101, but I'm not sure because it doesn't have 2 of the die markers. So don't buy it as a DDO.
Wow!
Don't buy it as a DDO. Buy it because it's a 63 Red Brown. Never been circulated.
Evan is at 50, going once.
But I probably would grade it.
Going twice.
It's a stunner. Absolutely
Audio
stunning.
is at 51.
I mean,
they all think it's doubling.
I think it's the 1101, but I already had it offered up on the sheet. So
53 audio. Shinbone 55.
Don't buy it as a DDO. It's not listed as that because I have not.
192 says Jan.
Huh?
A lot of people are saying they see it, and then they're telling what they see it on.
Yeah.
Jan sees it on the 1 and the 92.
Yeah, well, the 1101 has doubling on the 190. This has doubling on the 19, and the 1101 has doubling on Birdie and Liberty, and this has that. But it doesn't have it on the 0.
Shinbone
So I
60.
couldn't authenticate it.
Rule 62.
But it's
Audio.
a beautiful 1909 VDB.
Shinbone is at 65.
I mean, it's definitely one that belongs in a slab. Look at this thing.
Audio or Shinbone is at 65 top bid.
All right, I'm not going to touch it anymore. It's a nice coin.
Audio 66.
Back in the flip it goes.
MS 62 question mark.
No, I think it's a 63 red brown. It could get a brown because but it's got a splash of red. I think it's got like you can see the red in it, right, Shalani?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's red brown, and I think it's 63. It could be a 64 red brown.
68
Could be a
Shinbone.
62 red brown on a bad day. There's no way it's less than that. This is to me, it's probably a 64 red brown, but I'm going to call it a 63 red brown, in my opinion.
Shinbone 68 going once.
But I have a
Going twice.
I have a full red one. I have a 64 red.
Audio
so I don't
69.
need it. It's an extra one.
Shinbone 70. Audio and Shinbone want it. They're going
I
back
thought
and
so
forth.
too, Sam. That's why, Sam, you're not correcting me. You're not correcting me, Sam. I appreciate it, but I said don't buy it as a DDO. I have not been able to validate it. I can't. I
Shinbone
remember
70.
I have an 1101. I have an 1102. I've graded 2 1101s, and this one does not have the doubling on the 0 and 1909 for sure because I didn't see the inside marker. It doesn't have either early or late stage die scratches that I saw on the Wii and in Liberty, and I didn't look at the direction. I forgot about the direction. I didn't even look at the directional.
Shinbone 70 going once, going twice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold Shinbone for 70.
Shinbone. 5,000. Can't get mad at that, Shinbone. It's a beautiful coin. They only get better. They only get better. Okay. Listen, Lindas. 1909S. Not the VDB. 1909S. It's a beautiful coin. $100 is a steal on it. I'll put it under the scope. It's already been validated by me. You can see clearly that little tiny notch in the S inside the first curl. But listen, it's a nice coin overall.
Ricky is at 100.
For 100, I marked it down to 100 because it does have some lines on it. Not scratches, but it has some lines right there.
Michael is at 105.
But it's still a nice coin overall, even with those lines.
Silver Chupa is at 110.
This is a brown cent, not the VDB.
Ricky is at 115.
Just a nice 1909S.
It's free to sign up, Sam. Ricky is at 115. Silver Chupa is at 120.
I think it's position number 1 or 2. I didn't look up the position, but based on where the S is in relation to the 0 and the 9, I think that's position 1 or 2, but
Ricky is at 125.
Still a beautiful coin.
Top bid. Ooh. That didn't worry you at all. 125 going once. Silver Chupa is at 130.
Sam,
Arkansas.
by the way, I am sorry if I came across incorrectly. I didn't mean, I wanted to make sure that on the stream, nobody knew I was calling it that because I wasn't calling it that. I said it looks like it could be, but it doesn't have this. So I was just making sure out loud, not trying to correct you necessarily, but just making sure that on the stream, it was clear I wasn't calling it the DDO so that someone thought I was selling something that I didn't think it was.
Ricky
That's all.
is at 135.
Thank you for being very helpful because, yes, the doubling is directional based on how the dies were shifted. And if this one was shifted to the right, but the DDO is shifted to the north, then that would be a big difference.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold Ricky Lascani for 135.
It's a good price, Ricky. It's a good coin. That's about what the price on that should be. If it had none of the lines in it, it'd be about a $200 coin. But it is what it is. All right, listen. Is this the one?
Yeah.
This is a very nice coin. One just like it with a lot of scratches on it. Just sold April 3rd on eBay for $899, 21 bids. And it was scratched to hell. But that's the VDB. It has been authenticated by me. I guarantee it's position number 4. Position number 4. There's only 4 mint marks on the VDBs. And this is position number 4. And it has the notch inside the S right there. So if you have interest, I can't take less than $825. That would be $100 less than the one, or $75 less than the last one that just sold yesterday on eBay. And this one is way better than it. So, there you go.
Nathan is at 825.
It's somewhere
Nathan.
between a $9.50 and a $12.50 coin. Based on on whose ever opinion it is. So, I put it around $1,000 value, but I paid $800 for it So I'm going to offer it for $800. If you don't want it for that,
Silver Chupa is at
fine.
$850.
You can look at eBay recent sales. You'll see one that just sold yesterday for $8.99 after 21 bids, and it had tons of scratches.
Look at this. Look at this.
All right, we've got Richard is at $860. He got there just before you, Nathan.
Anyway, I'm gonna write on
Silver
here.
Chupa $870.
I'm gonna put on here position 4 because I made sure I validate any expensive coins before I sell them. This is going to be position number
Richard $875.
4 on the mint mark.
Nathan $880. Yeah, it's okay, Beth. Just we're strict on it usually, but you're you, so we let go a couple times, but no more. $880 goes to Nathan Oliver. Silver Chupa is at $885.
A quick reminder, whoever wins this, it will require a signature. But if you're not home, they'll just leave a note. But it will require a signature because it's an $800 plus item.
Silver Chupa, top bid $885. $885 going once. $885 going twice.
It's better than fine $15. I think I priced it at fine $15 because it has been lightly cleaned and it has a little bit of scratch on the back. But look at the full wheat ears. That's a 1909S VDB with full wheat ears. I netted it down because of the light scratches and the light cleaning. It might have a fine 15 front, but it's got a VF35 back all day.
Congrats, Silver Chupa.
It's a nice coin.
$885, Silver Chupa.
It's a good pickup, brother. It's a book filler, and it's going to look good in a book. I'm going to give one last look at it. It's going to look good in a book because you've got just enough detail in the hair and the jacket, and the rim is complete. The backside has a full rim and full wheat ears, but it does have a few scratches. But like I said, one that was way more scratched than cleaned sold for $900 just yesterday on eBay. So yeah, you're not going to get mad at this coin at all. It's a great pickup. It's only my second 1909S VDB I've ever sold. So I had 3 at one point, yes. How much?
$885.
That's a good pickup. He got it for less than eBay, but I didn't pay eBay fees. That's the other problem. But that's the other problem with eBay. It's 10% fees. So I saved 10%.
Yeah.
It would have had to sold for $975 on eBay to be the exact same. That's the problem. Silver Chupa?
Silver Chupa, $885.
Can't get mad at that, brother. Let me know if you want any of those W quarters. You don't have to get them. I just know you like them sometimes. Lot number 14, another impossible coin.
Mustang Dave says it's part of the affordable penny album, Charlotte.
Oh, it's a second. Then you bought them. Okay, then hold on. If you bought 2, I know of somebody else who bought the first one. Remember Anna?
So you had 4.
No, remember Anna? No, I had 3. I have one in my collection. Remember Anna?
So you have
Remember
4.
Anna?
Yes.
She bought the first one. That's the one I found in the rolls from the mom and pop rolls. All right, a tough date. It does have a little bit of environmental going on. Listen, it's not that bad. This is actually a ridiculously nice 1914 Denver. I've already validated the position, the mint marks, and everything. But it has a little bit of environmental going on. You can see it on the coin.
MTN's at $160.
If it didn't have the environmental, this would be a $300 coin all day. I cut it in half because of the environmental. I'll put it under the scope.
Ricky's at $175. Mr. Doug Fresh, $180.
You're under the scope. You can see it just has a little bit of pock marks. It doesn't look this bad in hand. This is just under heavy magnification. But it's a 14D. It's a nice coin overall. You even have full wheat ears. Okay? But it has some environmental stuff going on. I don't know if this coin was left in water for a little bit. I don't know. It's still a ridiculous coin. It probably would fetch, with good pictures, it'd probably fetch 3 times what I'm selling for
210 to
on
Mr.
eBay.
Doug Fresh. Ricky is at 220.
But it's a nice 1914 Denver.
Another affordable penny. Andrew. An affordable Morgan collection. Hilarious.
I mean, that's a pretty good 14D. Full rims, full Liberty, full motto, full date, some hair detail, even eyes and mouth and ear detail, and jacket detail.
Nathan, 233.
Tough coin for sure. I mean, people sell these on eBay with the 191 showing and the 4 barely showing, slick, and they still get 125 for them with nothing. And I'm like, it's a tough coin. Mine is slightly better, Charlotte.
It always is.
Ooh, I like it.
Ricky is at 255. What else do I think?
Yeah, tell me more about what else is up.
Hi, Dawn.
Anyway, it's a nice penny overall. 14Ds are usually slick and no detail. Barely visible date. This has it all. If it wasn't for the slight pocking on it,
Ricky is at 255.
it would be $300 all day. I mean, in another decade, it's probably worth way more than that.
Going once.
The pennies aren't going down in value.
Going twice.
Little nose grease Mustang Dave will make it look good. This one's a little dry. It looks like it could use a little nose grease. I'm not going to lie. Soak it in olive oil for a day.
Has Terra Chicago,
won,
right?
They have won for giveaways.
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
sure about bidding, but he has won 2 different giveaways and has claimed them both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll vouch. We're good. Terrace.
He's good for bidding.
260.
Olive oil does work.
At 265.
I don't recommend cleaning, but if you just soak it in olive oil and then hot water, rinse it, pat it dry, put it into your album, it'll look better. But I'm not going to sell it. I'm not going to do that and then sell it. I won't do that. I won't do that.
Did you get Kelly Brown Nichols' email?
I did. I only respond to free giveaways the moment I ship them.
Yeah, you're good, Terrace.
Are we done?
Or is it Terrace?
265 Ricky going once. 265 Ricky going twice.
Oh, no. 5,
Crisco's
4,
not bad. Just stick it in the Crisco jar and let it sit there for a week
3,
and then pull it out.
2, 1, sold.
Jason K. You down with
Ricky
RFT?
265.
Still a good price, brother. This is these coins, look at them on eBay for sold ones. And I mean real ones, not the fake ones or the people that are missing dates or they don't know what it is. Even those sell for $100 because somebody looks at it and goes, that looks like it could be a 4. Don't do it. And one of the most faked coins out there is the 14D. This is legit. You have my word. If it's not, I'll buy it back for twice. Well, I'll buy it back for sure, but probably for twice. This is legit. This is
Maybe.
legit. This is legit. Who won it, Ricky Visconti?
Ricky Visconti 265.
I've been doing these auctions for years. I wouldn't do you guys wrong. All right, we got one last key date. Only 866,000 minted, and I think it's a pretty nice coin. This is a pretty nice coin. Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because I know it. Look at this 1931S. Are you kidding me? What? That's a nice 31S. I think it's AU. I can't give it mint state because when I put it under the scope, there's a little bit of wear on his cheekbone.
Daniel's at 100.
A little bit of wear on his cheekbone and on the jacket and on the wheat ears. Just a little bit.
Dan's at 105.
But
He
that-
got there just before you guys.
That is an absolutely plug it in the book.
Look at this.
I'll never need another one.
I'm going to let it go for a minute.
Shawnee, look how nice that penny is.
That's nice.
Remember, they only made 866,000 of these. They make billions today. So there's estimated only there's probably about 200,000 of these left because everyone knew it was a good one.
Dan is at 120.
I mean, it could be an AU58, but I called it AU50 because that's the lowest AU. I'll put it under the scope for the wheat ears. See how there's a little bit of softness on the wheat ears? We already know it's not going to be a mint state because of the softness on this side. That is a clear indication of circulation. This side's not bad. And then if we put it to the front side, we got a little bit of softness on his cheekbone, on his beard, on his ear, and on his forehead. Just a little bit.
So it's silver?
No, just there's so much lights on it right now.
Oh.
But still a fantastic coin. I'm thinking AU, somewhere in the AUs.
Dan 120, Sheldon 125.
I mean, I guess on a bad day, a grader might say, nope, I'm going to call it a XF45, but
Ty says that's AU 55 all day.
I think it's AU. I started at AU 50. I do believe it is more mid-range AU. We know it's not mid-state. I know it's not. It's been circulated a little bit, obviously.
Dan is at 130.
But it's a plug in the book and never touch it again. Or maybe it's a grade and get an AU 58 on it and leave it in a slab. If you're lucky.
Dan Young 130 going once. Going twice. 5, 4. 3, 2, 1.
Could be that, Andrew. Could be that, Andrew. I agree. I know it's AU 50 to 58 for sure. That's why I priced it at dealer bid AU 50 to start.
Dan Young 130.
Actually, less than that. I took off like $30 on the starting bid on this one because I put in what I paid for it. How much was it?
Dan Young 130.
It's a good pickup, Dan Young, for that price. I think that's a great price on a tough date. A lot of them are in great shape. Everyone knew the 1931 S's were low mintage. And after the 09s came out, coin collecting started getting more popular, especially in the 30s. But the 1909 started making everyone think about coin collecting. Then everyone started polishing all their silver coins to make them look nice, which they did. But now it destroys the value nowadays.
Yeah.
Because it's rare to find one not cleaned. Everyone cleaned their silver, their kettles, their platters, their silverware. They just did it, Shalani. Listen, get a hold of it. I'm trying to tell you a story. Is that Dan Young's first win of the night?
Yes.
Jim Goodwin, I'll add your goodies to Wednesday. I know you already paid for that, but I'm going to add it to it. And then we didn't see him tonight, right? No.
No, I have not.
Okay.
No.
All right. We got some. How many likes are we at, Shalani?
How many likes are we
By the way,
at?
thank you guys. As a quick reminder, if you paid tonight, it ships tonight. If you're a first-time bidder, you should have already paid by now. But if not, you can pay tonight, and it will ship tonight. And otherwise, if you are an established bidder, you can wait till Sunday, and it'll ship out Monday. But I ship immediately. Well, I'll ship tonight after dinner. I always do that. I stay up late. Shawnee gets mad at me. She's in bed crying because I'm not there. But I'm
Terrace, I don't know what your question is, but yeah, Silver Chupa won that one for $8.85.
He's bought 2 of them. Looks like he upgraded his last one probably. I don't remember what the last one sold for. I thought Mustang Dave bought one, but you know what, Mustang Dave? I think you bought my other 16D. My other 16D dime, huh?
I know, I need to calm
I think Mustang
down.
Dave bought my 16D dime. I try to remember who got what just because I like to know. Probably MTN. Yes, Mustang, that's what it was. I knew you bought a big purchase from me too. You bought the 16D dime. That was AG3 and an NGC slab. How do I know these things? Because I remember who buys my expensive coins so I can make sure I'm always available for them. All right, here we go. 300 likes. Wait, did we hit it?
No.
I don't even know why I'm showing it. Don't even know why I'm showing it. Don't even know why I'm showing you it.
Wait, does that say 2? 85.
Oh, okay, Mustang Dave. That's why. He showed me his 09 SVDB at the coin show. That's why I kept thinking you had one of my 09 SVDBs, because you showed me one. See? I remembered these things. Okay?
Did you get my package? Tara Chicago asks if you got his package.
Tara Chicago? I don't think I got a package from you, brother. I've opened all the packages other than Bethany Healy's newest package. And that's it.
Yeah, there was nothing in the box today.
And you got the 28 piece. Another key date. MS63 or 62 for sure. All right, here we go. If we hit 300 likes, it will be, believe it or not, a semi-key date Lincoln sent.
Yes, Beth. They were.
No, a better date. Not a semi-key
sus
date.
socks.
A better date. 1932 Denver. It's just a better date, not a semi-key. Lower mintage. And then, look at this. Auction EOS 3 original, not replated, nice steel scent. Sholani's favorites.
Those are
1943
so cool.
Philly, 1943 Denver, and 1943 San Francisco. I could have offered these up tonight as another auction item. I probably would have got 40 to 50 bucks for them, but I figured, you know what? Let's just give them away. We did a lot of nice pennies tonight, and yeah, they're all nice. They're all original. There's even a little bit of rust forming on this one. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It was in a book. I popped it out and said, that's way too nice. So there you go. 3 beautiful steel scents and a 32D Better Date penny. The giveaways are pennies, because you know what tonight was about, Shalani's?
What?
Pennies. We only did pennies.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Figured the giveaway should be pennies. Oh my gosh. Do I got to do this every time? Come on, updates. There we go. Every time I got to do that now? All right. Let's do this. Let's do this for those that missed the socks.
Let's go, Dime Boy! Let's go, Dime Boy!
My socks tonight are the sus socks. Okay, Resin Dragon sent me some Bullseye sus socks. Okay, we got sus socks. Didn't realize this one was so big. Is it just big because it's closer to the camera? Yeah. Okay, never mind. Look how much bigger it looks, Shawnee. Look at it. Look at it. It looks bigger than that one. Does it look?
Yes,
okay.
it does.
But then when this one's closer, that one looks bigger than the one behind it. Then when that one's close,
What about this one?
why is that so big? My, what big sus socks you have. The better to be suspicious with, my dear. Anyway. Now that we know that, that looked weird to me. Not gonna lie, every time I move my socks.
Big sus.
Big sus. That's what she said. My, what big socks you have, good sir. You should see the feet that fill them with, my dear. You should see the feet I fill them with. Oh, we're doing that? Oh, we're doing that? All right, get a hold of yourself, Shalani. Quit slurring words.
Get a hold of yourself.
Nice Indigo Demon. Porky's, really, Mustang Dave? It had a mole on it. All right, here we go. How many likes do we have, Shalani? I didn't look anymore. You got to refresh because you have to refresh this time because I don't. If I leave this screen, we start over.
All over again. I got it.
We hit 300. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sullivan holds to Michelle. I didn't win the lottery with my bicentennial coin blue. But guess what, Michelle? You did win a nice wheat cent.
Michelle Blue.
I'm blue. Da-dum-dee-da-dum-da. Da-dum-dee-da-dum-da. All right, ready?
And thank you, Resin and Silver Bear, for Rob's socks, by the way.
Thank you guys
Silver
for
Bear,
and Charlani's little cafe mocha clicker. Her cafe mocha.
Good.
Is this ASMR video?
Yeah.
I don't even know what we're doing anymore. The beautiful steel wheat penny set goes to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kale Corley won, not Cool Things. He redeemed it as it showed, but it's Kale Corley. Kale, congratulations. They're nice coins. Listen, that's all we're doing tonight. Can't do any extras. No extras for you guys tonight. That's it. I'm sorry. Farewell. It's been a long stream. It's 8:25. Charlotte keeps kicking me because she's hungry. If you want to give away, just hit my thing. If you want to give away, you have 10 seconds.
Wait.
You have 10 seconds to say you want an add-on or it's not happening. I just knocked my shelf over.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I cleaned it up.
Okay.
I just knocked my shelf over thanks to Shalani hitting my leg.
I didn't do it. I didn't knock a shelf over.
Thank you, Shalani. Very nice of you. All right, I'll deal with this later. I don't have time for this.
No, you don't have time for that at all.
I don't have time for this. Who broke my shelf? I need new pins, by the way. That's the whole thing.
Watch out, are these
All right.
on it? Oh, they're just...
I think that's it. Let me go back to the other screen. Yeah, and my knee hit my shelf, bumped it up, and then knocked the pins out, and then it fell, and then fell forward.
We're redoing things in this office, and there needs to be like 6 more inches here. But that means you have... remind me to tell you something later. But we have to move everything, and that's going to be... Then we might as well just redo the office.
Yeah, I need to move 6 inches stuff back this way, and I got to get new pins for my shelf because I have wooden dowels that are too small because I lost the pins years ago, so they're not the right size. So, yeah, they fall out.
Fix that.
Anyway, good night. Thank you. Remember, if you pay tonight, it ships tonight. Keep your eyes peeled. Charlani got me. I have 4 dime boxes and 5 quarter boxes to hunt. So it's dime time, quarter time, and penny time over the next 3 videos. Outside of that, that's all we got.
Thanks, guys. Have a good evening.
So long. We don't have add-ons, Richard. Only for the ones who won something is all I got for tonight. All right. Bye, little one.
Guys,
Goodbye.
bye.
So long. Roll
See you
credits.
next week.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Good night, guys.
All right. Roll credits. See ya. Good night. Goodbye.
Dime girl! Come on, Dime girl! Come on, Dime girl!
Roll credits after
Come on,
this.
Dime girl! Come on, Dime girl! Come on, Dime
It's a
girl!
little long.
We will not go quietly into the night.
We will find silver next week, I hope.